Okay, right guys, it just caught me now in the process of setting up here, and I trust this about the wrong time, but anyway, never mind. So I haven't put anything on here. I started opening this channel up quite a long time ago, and I had one person who was subscribed from the day one actually, and it's they've been with me till I posted last Sunday. So for that, thank you very much indeed for your patience. I appreciate it. What we're doing now is keep myself occupied. One of the joys of having autism spectrum disorder, Asperger's syndrome, is I've got quite a lot of hobbies. Drones, which you use for pleasure and work, a little bit of work, but it's not work as such. It's happy anyway. But it means that large vehicles, I can actually go up rather than put a ladder up and a gantry over. I just go up with a drone, send a drone up, and take movies of it so that I can actually have a look and see what damage is there and see if it needs further investigation. So that's the drones. The drones are now out of the air, obviously, because it's windy. We've got Storm Amy coming around here, and so what we're doing now is just getting them ready for flight, for next flight whenever the wind drops. Suffice to do it. So that's the drone side of thing. That's where the drones are here. This is a new one, flown ones, so just taking it over because it actually crashed in the back garden, because it only came with one battery. I know, and I put the battery on charge and I fried the battery. So I do actually have now 2 new batteries for it, but there should be some charge in that old battery, enough to make sure that the gimbal stroke camera comes up and down as it should do. And the old one that's here, well, it's the old one, it's new to me, but it's oldish. Anyway, so that one needs basically doing the same, because I put them on 4G, wasn't it? Because my 5G phone, and after, anyway, I got a new 5G phone. So what we're doing that now is actually put on the screen protector on it, which is here. It's a Galaxy A15 Samsung. Cheap is cheerful, but I only need it for 5G connectivity for these, because 5G is good because it means there's no lag and it's instant communications between them, which is important, especially for setting up for tilting the camera down, or if you want to use the camera underneath it, which is there. That's the underneath camera there. That's the underneath camera that's there, but it also, on the outside of it, is the horizontal flow, which means it checks itself out for hover, so it's a perfect hover, and it does that with the more satellites that it can acquire, and the more stable in flight it is. This is GPS for return home, or rather return to where it took off from. This one is the full GPS one, so that means you can track it, you can do whatever you want with it. You can do little things like that, but this is the main one. Is that's a full Monty, as it were, for that one. They've both got obstacle avoidance on them, which is these that sit on top here. So that's obstacle avoidance cameras, front, rear, left and right, and above as well. So there's one over there, and there's one also below here as well. That's the obstacle avoidance one there for it. And that little thing there that you see dangling down here that I've got in between your finger and thumb, if you have drones, make sure that's pointing down, because that is where your aerial is, to send it back to the transmitter. This one's actually got a wee small one as that, so I don't know if someone's cut it down or it's just been cut down from manufacturer. Anyway, it works. let's put it that way, and it does the job that it's supposed to do. However, what I am going to say is it's only infrared is the avoidance, obstacle avoidance. So still be very, very careful with it, especially when you're flying around vehicles, you know, for photographing people, or just photographing or filming rather, filming a subject or a target subject, whether it be person or vehicle or whatever, or a cliff face. That you know, it's infrared is for light, different lights. It works better in different lights. So there we go. The other thing I've done is just done one of these, repaired one of these things up here, so it works and whatever. It worked. It was just this thing was coming off. The actual casing was, the actual lens cover was coming off. So anyway, I've just stuck it back in place, and there we go. That's what it should look like. But it's anyway. It's I've done it. Let's put it that way. You do this one that's loose. One of these is loose actually, so I've got that one to sort out as well. Yeah, that's the one that's loose. Right, I'll put that one down there because I get a strip and put it on there like that one. So next thing I'm going to do now is actually just put a screen protector on my new 5G phone, as it were. And so just bear with me while I do that, because you do this like this here, just wipe it down. So it's done. So it's all nice and clean and dust free with it. Then what you do is you go in with you're going for one of these. How you going with this one here? Look, this is what you're going into here now. Okay, and just not come off, or does it not come off? Oh, it does come off, doesn't it? There we go. And then you just to remove any dust by using just as so you just do this, just tap it down with it, just get all the dust, excess dust off it. Make sure there's no dust on there, and grease and crap like that. We've got cats as well, so we've got to be very careful when we work on things like this that we get cat hairs on it. And so on and so forth. Right, that's that one done. Now we come up and we put this. So I see. Then we peel back this adhesive thing here. Yeah, and then we put it in there onto there. Like that, is it? Put it there, like that, into there. And then you get your fingers out and it all goes in this shape. I'm jolly good. Wow. And then get the air bubbles out. I hate doing this with phones. It's just, sometimes I can do it, and sometimes I just get air bubble after air bubble after air bubble. And then just force it out like that. Then you go and drop the phone. Nearly. Oh God. Good here, isn't it? And that's it. So that one's done there like that. And I think I've done it. I do believe I've done it. I've done it. Yeah, but it was out there. Good, perfect. Right, that one's done. So we'll now put this one screen. I've got another screen protector as well, just in case anything happens to that one. I got two. I don't know why I got two. Could probably done with one actually, but anyway, never mind. I've got it just in case anything happens while we're out in the field, as it were, and you know. So there we go. But yeah, we've got it. So that one's done there. That one's done there. That one's going to be on the rubbish, and that one's done. Because I've done that one there, like that. Right. That can go back in the phone box. The phone box can, well, the phone can actually either stay there or go in one of the drones. So that's that one done. That's rubbish. As is that is there, because that's come off the sticky stuff that I've done there with that one. So far I've done two jobs. Good. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I've already put the race RC in there as well with it. So now what I'm going to do is to turn it on. We'll go the new one first. You might need to be lifted up a tad. And we're going to do that. Ah, look, I can use this here. This could do to be lifted up a tad so that we'll move where I want it to. Right, okay, so which one's which? Ah, this is this one. To turn the drone on, you turn the drone on first. I like that one. And then you do this with this one here. Right, now that's paired. What I'm going to do now is actually just move the camera down. And it's not doing it, is it? Ah, it is. Right, let's move it. See if I actually get it here now. Got it. So that's now moving. You said I got it. Need to work on this one, don't I, really? Right, okay. Yes, got you. Right, that one's now working. Yes, that one's come back. Trouble is, when you don't use them for so long, you just need to just get a little bit of persuasion on it, just to get it to do it. But yes, he said, want some more playing with it. There it is. Tell you what it could be as well, it could be battery. The battery might be actually a wee bit low on it, but anyway, because that's a knackered, that's a knackered battery that's on it, is that one. So it could be the battery. So anyway, that's that one. I've got that one. That one works. And turn that one off. Have a look at that when a fresh battery goes in there that's fully charged. But yeah, that one's working fine. So we'll swap this one over here. Okay, I'm actually doing it on the remote, so I've just done the phone for the, you know, for next time. It's out and whatever. Right, so for this one, it is this controller here. So you always turn the drone on first, and then you turn the power on for the controller. Yeah, that one's working. That one's working. Yeah, because you use the camera one on there. That reminds me. Tell you what we're going to do. Let's turn it on then, shall we? Turn the phone on. Let it power up, and we'll take it from there. So yeah, so that's basically it. I haven't done a bad job of that. Putting the screen protector on there and what have you, so I'm happy with that. RX is this one. TX batteries are fine in here. It's the RX that's quite low on this one. That would probably tell me the same as well, that the batteries in there are fine. Well, this controller, you plug the damn thing in to charge up, and you have a memory card that goes in here, so that's where the memory card goes in there. So all your data that you've taken photographs of, movies from, is transmitted from this one to here, and it works out quite well because, like I say, it's 5G. Right, so phone's turned on. Swipe up. We're on. Are we? Yep, there we are. RX drone. You're looking out for that one. RX drone. That's the best one that I know for these drones. UAV drone as well is. So there we go. I'll tell you what I need to do there is I need to put it on. I need to go into settings. Silly me. And go Wi-Fi now to the drone. Yeah. Wi-Fi. Yeah, because you're on house Wi-Fi here. Do we have a drone in here connected up? And yes, we do. HF GPS 5G. There it is. So lock on that one. Connecting. It might go do 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 like Samsungs usually do because there's no internet connection. Well, I don't want internet connection. Connect only this time. Always connect. Yes, always connect. Yes, it's a new phone. Remember. So I still need to set it up on that one. Connected without internet. Blah blah blah. That'll do. Right. So I come back into there now. And come back into this one here, like this. I read it. Yeah, put in. I read it. Yeah, I've done that. Allow. Okie dokie. So we're now coming onto the screen here, and if I do that like that to start it, precise, yeah, while using the app, yeah. RX drone access to music and audio on this device, yeah. Allow limit, allow all, because it wants all access to there, which you've got to give it, obviously. Access to the microphone, access to the audio, and access to your films, because obviously it's going to save on there, but it's also going to save on here as well, to a degree. Going to start now. What we're going to do now. Over there, over there, over there, over there. How to connect you guys? You're already connected, aren't you? Please update the airfield map. Confirm. Star, flight record. Update fly zone, blah blah blah. Personal center. Flight record, flight from, feedback. Update, no flight data. No, we don't do that there. And that's it. So what you can see there, that's for the camera. That's coming up from there. So if I do this, that's better. So that's changing on there now. There we go. There we go. It takes a wee bit of time to get to it because it's the first time it's been configured onto here. There we go. Right then, so what we do here now, and we can now go onto there, and I can now go on to, I don't want to flip, and after, PZZ, PTZ there, that's it. So that's it there, right. Right, so if I do this now, yeah, that's it, that's what I'm after. So I'm now running it on the phone here. And that's it. So that's doing absolutely what it should be doing. Okie dokie, and that's it. Right, I'm good with that. Do that one there like that. And PTZ to come out of PTZ is that one there. That comes out of that one there. And that's it. So yeah, so I've done it. There's no satellites because I haven't turned satellite on, so I'm not going to fly it anyway. But I just wanted to make sure that that works. So I'm happy with that. That's brilliant. So I've got that one back. So that's good. Love it. Absolutely love it. So I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do now with this one is close this one down. It's got Google on there, but I haven't set the GPS up for it anyway. So that's that one done. Happy with that one. Now to turn it off is that one, the model off drone off first, and that's off there. Right, so that's that one done. So on with number 2. This is the one that gave us, I think, gave us a wee bit of problems with it. But anyway, we'll soon find that one out. That goes with that one there. So, like I said, turn the drone on first. See, that one kicked out as well. Now the controller on. Okie dokie. Yeah. Now I can come up to here, go into settings, go into communication, Wi-Fi. It's gone straight back onto home. Thing is that one. Which one was this one? For the life of me, I can't remember. I think it's HF9. Yeah, it must be because it's not secured in that one. Connection failed. Obtain an IP address. No, that's on the other one there. Where is it? Where is it? Right, I tell you what I need to do. I think I need to turn this controller off, this display off here. Yeah, I've done it. Right, okay, now try. Connecting. Here we go. Obtain an IP address. Yes, right, okay. That screen there, this screen needs to be off so you can actually control it on the phone. Okay, always connect. Yeah, always connect. And what else are you going to ask for? Anything else? No, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. Okay. Right, so what I'll do is you could actually, these actually go into the controls on a holder type thing. So let me come out of that one there. Let me go back into RX drone. One here. Welcome. Yeah. SD card has been removed. No, it's not. Always says that, but it does actually. Yes, we can do that one there. We can do that one there. And that's it. So if you can see that there now, yeah, that's my hand moving in front of the drone. Come on to here like this one. Come on to PTZ is what I'm after. I don't find it. PTZ. PTZ. Portrait. PTZ. Yeah. No, don't want that one on. No, don't want that one on. Where's the camera then? Switch camera. Switch camera. Right, okay. What I've done is I've switched camera. So that now is what is showing underneath it. So if I lift the drone up, put it there, you should be able to see. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the camera setup there, that's in the jig. Turn it around so you can see the microphone, and that's basically it really. Oh, no, we've just done that with it. I've just realised actually, you know, I haven't turned my microphone on, have I? So you've been picking me up from the microphone that's there. Okay dokie, so that's there. Switch camera. That's better there. Right, what I need to do now is figure out how in God's earth do I move? Get the camera to move from here. It's usually PTZ, headless mode, collaboration, switch cameras, flip VR, virtual reality, no. Screen rotation, no. Must be on here then. It is, but it's now sticking again. Let me turn that one off. Is that it? It's telling me that low batteries on it, but it is working. As you can see there, it is actually working. Come on. So there you go, so it is actually working. So that's good. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So that's them two done. So the camera's been done. So the phone's been done. That's fine. These cameras are okay. That just needs looking at a wee bit later on. Yes, I know you need the new battery, and yes, I know, because I'm still putting on the old one. You're fine. You're fine there. I think you're fine there. Ah, I've lost one of my registration. On the drones, we have a registration bin that goes there with it. So I'm going to put new ones on it anyway, and I'm going to put them in yellow and white. I think it's yellow and white, or is it yellow with black background on it? You've just spun, haven't you? Let's shut you down, otherwise you'll be doing something weird and wonderful not in here. So that's that one on. So that's giving you indication. That's what the image is like on the 5G phone. I think it's sort of like saying it's 4G from here, from the main cameras here, and then it'll be probably just under 4K with it. It is 4G, isn't it? Just under 4K, I think it will be, but it's more like 1080p from the cameras underneath, which is fine. When you're working at close distance, it's fine. 4K ish is okay when you're coming into something. Yes, I do have blade protectors on here. I don't think I put blade protectors on this one when I first flew it, which is probably why these are a bit banged up. They're not banged up as bad. I'd still fly with these blades, let's put it that way, because they're not that bad. These blades have been scratched, but hey ho, it's well, some of them have. These two back ones have been replaced, I think, can't remember. But anyway, they're fine for flying, let's put it that way. This thing keeps going off actually. Yeah, this thing keeps going off actually. It might need charging. This thing, I think this thing needs charging as well. So yeah, so there we go. So, what's the next thing I want to do is put on the backing for the radios. I can now kill that. close it all. Yes, close all. And then shut that one down. This has got 70% power in it. Wow. You need a new battery in. You might charge you up actually, because it depends. You've been stood idle for quite some time anyway. So that's that one done. Right, radios for the batteries to go, for the backs to go in. This thing is being silly now. Let me swap it. I think one of these has been not being charged up, which is obviously that one. So if I put that one, no, yeah, that's off there. Put that one back away there, and turn this one on. Yes, that's on. Right, we might actually get somewhere now, he says as he drops the microphone. Yes, it's on. Right, okay, so now let's do this one. These are new radios. They're not that expensive at these things. Yes, they're Chinese, before anyone says anything else. But they're on 446. I just need to go on to the... it is a radio one that I need. So that's that one there. So I'll do one at a time. Where's my screwdrivers gone? Drones on top of them, innit? And that's it. So yeah. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually going to put the clips for the radios, the belt clip things on them. That one goes there. These are actually alright. They do work to these radios. We've tried them as me, Harry and Dylan. Dylan actually is, welcome Dylan to the channel. I just remembered, yeah, sorry about that fella, I got carried away with doing this. Dylan is a new member of the museum. He's come on board now, so he's underneath my wing as it were, for learning about photography and just learning about things in general of what we do. It's because young Harry is 14, young Dylan is 15, so but because they're not 18 and not really full members, they can't go into the workshop or do. They can probably clean the buses. Yeah, they can clean the buses inside and out, but it's just we're limited what we can do, which is a shame really, but